comes back to me in the end. You can't.
Welcome back, everyone, to iCup StarCraft TV. I'll be your host, and Costa iCup Fits. Hope you all are having a great time out there tonight. And in the top right-hand corner for Team AoV, I believe he's also a clan leader. He's also our one of our co-hosts for iCup Attack yesterday. Give a round of applause. It will be EleGant. Yes, I think he's deep. His current account was like 35 and 35. Was like D+. I think he's hit like C+, though. I'm pretty sure. Like he's a pretty decent protest, but he has died to Mass Goliath in the past. But don't worry, it will be a PvP though with HyoJa. HyoJa, you know, sounds Korean, probably is Korean, but if it is PaiN, they are American at the same time, so it may be a Korean-American HyoJa. But HyoJa, I'm going to be cheering you on this game, but I'm also cheering on EleGant, though, so I'm kind of torn right here. I have a more personal connection to EleGant, but same time I want to see, you know, Clan PaiN, you know, do well as well. Being the, I'm supposed to be unbiased, but to be honest, it's more fun to be biased anyway. And so, with that, I wish the luck to anyone that is going to be going to this PvP. EleGant throwing down his gateway. Sniper's Ridge, decent-sized map. You know, I wouldn't say it's... I mean, in comparison... I mean, I'd say a lot of Brood War maps are... like... frickin', I mean, most Brood War maps are fairly big in size and scope. So... I mean, I wouldn't say it's, or at least more modern maps. This isn't like a huge one in relativity sense, but we shall see. EleGant gonna be opening up with the gate, then Ghast right here, and gonna be same HyoJa, and we'll see what that will mean for both players. It could be one base into it could be just one base tech into Reaver. It could very well just be, you know, powering up goons. It could be a one gate expand. I don't know PvP that well, so we're gonna find it out. Maybe we'll see some awesome mind games between these players. EleGant throwing down his Sabacoa right now. HyoJa not throwing down his right way. Gonna be making his initial zealot first. So EleGant actually not opting to make his initial zealot right here. And HyoJa not even sending it out to even do any kind of damage. Just gonna be just doing it to throw away and just try to kill off this perp right here. Just sending up that APM for EleGant just to be a little bit more annoying in the early game. Good stuff, good stuff. And HyoJa will be saying his own scout right here. Hasn't opted pretty late scout by HyoJa, right? This is a fairly decent late scout. I mean, HyoJa has not scouted yet, if I'm not mistaken. HyoJa has not scouted. Nope. Nope. HyoJa has not scouted. HyoJa has, nope. HyoJa has not scouted at all. So, we'll see what he sees. You know what? We're going to be awesome, and we're going to look at his player cam. We're going to watch this probe do his thing. Going to be just getting over that ridge. So, he will be notifying right there. Now, let's look back at his base. Has gone down to Cybercore right now, and it looks like another gateway will be thrown down right here. No, going in robotics quickly. But look at this. So, gets deflected away. EleGant being awesome. I believe he probe locked up on the ramp. But really, not going to be able to see what's going on right here. And EleGant will keep his probe alive as well. So we'll get deflected. We'll be playing in the dark right here. Now, he's going to be doing that one-gate robo build. And what this does mean generally is that it will probably be a Reaver tech. If I'm not mistaken, for a while I was looking at the build orders of PvP, you know, somewhat closely. If I'm not mistaken, one base Reaver tech is the gate into robo, and then you throw down your second gateway if you're going to continue off of this one base pressure. If you are to expand, you just make the Reaver, obviously, and you just stay off of one gate and then expand from that way behind your aggression with the Reaver. You know, we'll see what that does mean. It could be one gate obs as well, but I don't think that's a build. And yeah, there we go. There's the robotics right there, or support bay rather. And he's probably throwing down the observatory right there as well. Yes, he will. And he'll probably make an observer. No, he'll probably make a shuttle first. Nope. Gotta make the observer first, probably, just to make sure. I mean, because you want to be DT proof. And EleGant actually gonna be having to do the exact same thing at this time. Good for him. So it's really going to come down to who has the better decision making in this early game, because I mean, let's recap. I mean, HyoJa's playing in the dark right now, so he doesn't know what's on his way. He doesn't know that it is Reaver Tech. He doesn't know if he's going to be gearing up for an expansion or not. He doesn't know what's up. He just doesn't know. He's now just setting off his rebound scout just to see what's up, and he'll just be confronted with a face full of goons. But what this does confirm is that it is a one-base push. It is going to be a one-base pressure of sorts. It could be DT Tech. It could be Reaver Tech. He just doesn't know. He's just checking for that expansion just to make sure that he can react accordingly. And there we go. There's the second gateway, and there's the observatory. So actually, we're going to have a very quick Reaver coming out of EleGant. Not even opting to go for the observer tech. Is he going to show his Reaver? I really hope he didn't. Being a little bit I don't even know. Okay, so he's actually not even gonna drop it right here. Okay, so we'll see what will happen right here. He has the observer out, and you know, really, to be honest, this is how he needed to react this way. And I believe the same tech route, if I'm not, okay, I shouldn't say if I'm mistaken or not, but I could be wrong when I'm saying this, but one gate tech into DTs, I believe, is like the same. You know, you get the gas at the same time, etc. And all that stuff. But he does have the Reaver out. And EleGant in the part of the map right here, not kind of being idle. Not really utilizing his units quite too well right here. Okay, now we'll be pushing them out, probably checking out, trying to macro stuff like that, all that good stuff. And we have the observer out now, and it looks like he's going to be taking an expansion here versus what we've seen coming out of HyoJa. HyoJa got to be throwing down those 2 more extra gateways right now, which I believe might have just been to poor macro versus anything else. Did he lose his shuttle? Did HyoJa lose his shuttle at some point? Or did he just never make one? Because HyoJa's confusing me right here, because he really should have been able to utilize his units better. I mean, that gateway could have come up a bit quicker right here. He's stalling. He's floating 500 minerals right now. HyoJa, though, a significantly better economy for the past minute, though. I mean, that's like 500 minerals almost. It looks like EleGant's been cutting probes then. 21 probes versus 33. Oh my god. Yeah, EleGant's been cutting probes right here. Not too good. Can he get the shot off? One shot kills off 4. Can he get another one? It'll probably be a dud, but if it goes off, it'd be huge, and it will be a dud. Generally how it goes off. Transferring probes don't generally have a high chance of getting hit down. Now, can he focus it down? Can he get the probes? No, he will not. And HyoJa will be forced to retreat right here. EleGant trying to deal with that back at home, not being able to, push the front door right here. EleGant, though, in a bit of trouble. Count is spread very thin right now. And I'm not sure if he has the APM to exactly, deal with a frontal assault at the same time of dealing with a Reaver harassment in the back right here. But here we go. Bush coming in here, gets off a shot right here. He has 2 Reavers, and looks like he'll come down to his natural and finally take an expansion. HyoJa playing a bit extra safe right here if he's not going to go for the aggressive stance right here, and it looks like he will be. He will be coming out here. EleGant going back onto the high ground, though. Very smart positioning. But can he do it? Can he do it? 2 Reavers going off. 3 goons go down so far. Another Reaver goes down. Unfortunately, same goes for HyoJa, though. HyoJa, though, does have that higher Reaver count, at least with the army. But EleGant does have that other extra Reaver back at home base. And good for him. Why is the OB so important? Is that... I don't know if that's a troll comment. I don't know if that's actually reality. See, this is the problem. I'm not qualified to answer that question, to be honest. But the Reaver gonna get sniped here. Oh, EleGant, come on. You gotta play a bit better. But nice kill off, though, for HyoJa. And that's gonna make it difficult for EleGant. And EleGant... Oh, here comes the Reaver again. Gonna be stalling that off. And if you notice, look at the minimap. No base. No base, no extra nexus. And he didn't even drop it. Serious mind games going down right here. Serious shit going down right here. Amazing play by both players. EleGant, though, struggling right here. Without that Reaver count, he really needs to be careful with that, or else it's going to make it very difficult going forward. And, I mean, you're even starting to see that supply gap really starting to, extend very drastically. 50 supply down to 78 right here. from the economic standpoint, I mean, he cut probes, and that is probably significant right here, and this is such why he's being a very difficult time here. He's positioning himself well, but I'm not sure if a positional advantage is really gonna come back from this from his current position right here at all. And the Reavers come up right here, unable to snipe it off. 4 goons are left over. EleGant again has to make something happen here, either be it Reaver drop or something. EleGant's running out of options here, especially since this contain is about to happen as well, where he can just continue rallying out here, and he should be fine as long as he keeps enough. Because what's going to happen at this point, what makes this area so critical is that a number of things can happen. Well, if he's going to go in and kill, then it's not going to happen. One, he can either, elevator in the main base right here. He can just continue to rally units over here, and as long as he can keep units, up here so he can defend against a shuttle, he should be fine as well. It would be very difficult for HyoJa to throw this game away, and I think he's just going to go in here. He's even going to kill off this goon right here, getting on the high ground as well. That goon stands no chance right here. The EleGant, though, has that Reaver trying to micro the best of his ability right here, but I forgot about the other Reaver right here, and it looks like he will have to forfeit this Nexus, and unfortunately, it did go up. I'm not liking it. I'm not liking his chances. EleGant throwing away 2 more goons. Excuse me, HyoJa threw away 2 extra goons right here. And still off the 3 gates coming out of HyoJa right now. And just happily mining right here. Happily macroing right here. Very funny. GG. Coming out of EleGant. And Manor Nexus going down. Manor Nexus didn't even see it. Manor Nexus being a little overconfident. Maybe being a little cocky. But Manor Nexus is what makes Brood War, right? I hope so. Good game. EleGant. Bit of difficulty going in there, but nothing too ridiculous. And I hope you guys enjoyed this game. It's been your host and caster, iCCup Fitz. We're going to go on a brief intermission while I just go set up the overlay. PaiN is up 1-0 in set 2 of set 5, of course. We'll be back soon, guys, so don't go anywhere. It's been fun.